everybody, this is Hikari X, and essentially what I'm going to be doing today is reviewing or giving my thoughts on Ultra Street Fighter 4. And there's a lot of new features, as you can see. There's the now local battle log, which records your local battles, essentially. So I find that very unique and whatnot, and just awesome in general. And you can just store them in there. And I believe it's on the replay channel. I haven't really messed with that feature yet. However, that is a very awesome thing. There's also a thing called prize code, which in this prize code, now you can enter a code essentially from an EVO event or just something supported by Capcom where they'll give out these things. I'm not sure if they're unique codes or not, but it's going to be very interesting to see how this develops and whatnot. You might get a new character or something like that. That'd be very interesting if they do. So, during this, there's also things such as new little character tweets that have been added, and during these character tweets, there's a little nerfs in here and there, and the hitbox are improved and whatnot. Another thing I'd like to point out is the music in this add-on is very well done, I believe, for the soundtrack. It's much better than I expected, honestly, and I find that it enhances the gameplay in that regard, so... The arcade mode is essentially the same. There's 5 new characters. There's Poison, Hugo, Elena, Rolento, and DeCapri, which DeCapri is essentially a person from the manga, or one of the comics, essentially, for Street Fighter, that essentially gives you... She looks like Cammy, pretty much, with a mask, which I don't know how I feel about that, but, I mean, she fights pretty good, so, I mean, you gotta give it that. But also, another thing that has been added is a new Ultra combo, which is essentially each character can now use both of their Ultra combos in one match during using this double combo if they choose to. However, there's one stigma to this, and that each Ultra is weakened slightly. I'm not sure exactly how much the percent is. I would assume it would be around 5%, but... from what I can gather, it does make a notable difference, because this could save you from the beginning or the end of your match and whatnot. So that's just something to keep in mind. But I find it's pretty interesting how that's going to work out, and especially in professional play and whatnot. So, along with this, there's also different things such as like, I feel that the modes have been changed a little bit, as in like the AI has been changed in that it seems much more balanced, and this allows for newer players to get in and whatnot, the gameplay, which I really enjoy, because I find that this game is very well done for fighting fans, and I mean, people would enjoy it, especially if they just got a console due to the price drops of the 7th generation consoles and whatnot. Another awesome thing that they've added is that you can now train during waiting for a ranked match or a private match, and I find that it's very useful for, in case of, you know, before you had to just kind of wait, but now you can actually do things instead of waiting, so it keeps the flow of the gameplay very awesome and whatnot. Like, it keeps you consistently doing stuff, and that's what a game should do, you know? That should keep you doing things, so... I find that's awesome. They also did a little bit of notable balancing. I know I keep going on this topic, but for this regard, they did the thing where now Akuma and Akami were pretty notable for putting people on the ground and stuff, and now that they've been kind of nerfed a little bit in that. So I find that's very helpful and whatnot. During this video, I'm going to show a match where I'm just going to show using the Ultra combos and stuff like that, just to show an example of the differences in the fighting using these combos and stuff. So you'll see it in a minute and whatnot. But for the $15 that it costs for an upgrade to this, I find that it's definitely worth it. Like, in this regard, I haven't found anything really negative about it, and I like that. They're releasing the disc version of this, which comes with the DLC of the clothes and other things, colors and stuff, for $39.99. Which, in that, I don't know if I'd want to buy that, but since I just upgraded, I find it's definitely worth it. $15. You get 5 new characters. Along with this, in the arcade mode, there also is upgraded movies that you can actually use and play and whatnot, or that you can watch, excuse me. So I find that's awesome. Like, they actually did animated movies. So I'm going to do a match against DeCapri right now, one of the new characters, and I'm going to show you how the Ultra Combo double works. I should have set my handicap to 100. I think it was. So, if not, oh well, you know, that's way good, but, yeah, so I'm going to do this match right now, and, so, overall impressions, I definitely find that it's worth the money. I mean, if you're on the edge between getting it or not getting it, if you have arcade edition or super, I'm not sure if super works with the upgrade, but I mean, I haven't tried it out, but it might. So I'm gonna leave you guys with this, the rest of this fight. I hope you enjoy. You will notice that there is a difference between using the ultra with double. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching.